Hey, Shalom, brothers. This is Brother Ahawad of GMS Toronto, giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakudash. Coming back with another one, man. And the reason why I make videos like these is because once you understand the woman, then you understand that she's not an obstacle. Yeah, she's not an obstacle at all. The only thing that she represents a treat, right? When you have a good woman, she represents a wife. But the majority of these women are just treats, right? You're not going to eat cake every day. You're not going to have ice cream every day, right? You're not going to have snacks every day, right? You men, you're supposed to be worshiping the Most High, following His laws, statutes, and commandments every day, right? That's your job. Now, when He gives you a woman, right, especially a wife, now you're going to definitely do right by your wife, right? But these principles also apply to your wife because your wife is a woman, right? She can't get away from her nature, right? Women are followers by nature. They always want to know what's going on over there. If they see somebody with it, if they see a group of people with it, there's a buzz behind it. They want to know, I wonder why. So they want to be curious as well. And because it's in a woman's nature to conquer a man, if a man is the prize or a celebrity or a star or whatever he is that has him as a very important person, she wants to know what that important thing, if he really is as important as people say. And she also wants to know if she can conquer him, if she can have him eaten out of her hand. Right? That's just how women are. Even if they have to show that level of submissiveness in the beginning, they still want to know if they can take that control away from you that you have or you seem to have over people by whatever talents that you have. Now, this Jamaican artist by the name of Dexta Daps, I was going to do a lesson on him previously, all right, because he's a worshiper of the goat as well, right, which is Baphomet, which makes him what? Which makes him a witch. But that's neither here nor there for this lesson, right? This lesson is about how women already understand that a man can have more than one woman, right? It's you men that are trying to force that knowledge upon them. And when you force any type of knowledge upon a woman, she's not going to receive it. A woman is just supposed to already know these things. Right? Like when I was growing up and I was a young man, older women understood that men were men. What did that mean? That mean that men would probably have more than one woman. That was just a part of being a man. And they also understood that as a woman or a wife, you could not do what a man does, right? Or it would take away your title as a wife and you could just be a concubine. Right? Back in the day, they used to call them boomies or sketel, right? Or the whore, whichever one you want. Call her whatever you want. But the wife would lose that title of being the wife if she behaved herself like a whore. Nowadays, these women, they are all whores. The majority of them. Right? It's going to be hard to find a wife in today's society because these women want what you have. What do they want? What you have? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They want that power. They want the control. They want you to be the one who knows your place. They want you to serve them, which is completely against the laws, statutes, and commandments of the scriptures, which means that you would be out of order. That would be disorder. This is 1 Samuel chapter 18, verse 6. And it came to pass as they came when David was returned from the slaughter of the Philistines, that the women came out of all cities of Israel, right? Just like the women came out to the Dexta Daps concert, right? So David was what? He was a celebrity in his day. Okay, that's why the women came out of all the cities of Israel. So that's a lot of women. And they were singing and dancing to meet King Saul with tabrets, with joy, and with instruments of music, right? Verse 7, and the women answered one another as they played and said, Saul had slain his thousands, and David his tens of thousands. And Saul was very wroth, and the saying displeased him, and he said, they have ascribed unto David ten thousands, and to me they have ascribed but thousands. And what can he have more but the kingdom? Right? So Saul was showing jealousy, but the point in this is that women are bandwagon jumpers. That's all that they are. They are bandwagon jumpers, right? A woman could love you one day and love somebody else the next day, right? That's just how it is, brothers. And you got to put that in your mind, man, right? Women are fickle, right? They're minus faith, right? They're not really level-minded. They're emotionally minded, right? So when they do certain things or they behave certain ways, you have to understand that they're not really coming from a logical place. They're really coming off of an emotional place, right? And they're also coming off of a place where they're fans, right? Because before they would sing praises to Saul, now they're singing praises to David. And that's just how the woman works. And see, brothers, when a woman understands that you're of value, she's going to put up with whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, she's going to put up with it. Because all these women, let's say he chose and did the same thing to every single one of these women, they would wait in line for him to do this. And they're not going to give him no stress. They're not going to give him no headache. They're going to listen to whatever it is that he says. Right? So the last thing that you should do, right, especially you younger brothers, is worry about the woman. You younger brothers, you're going to have your pick of the best of the best. I'm telling you, if you're not already getting it right now. Right? But when we enter the kingdom, man, when we enter rulership, and understand what I say when I say kingdom, I mean rulership, and we establish laws, right, according to the Most High's ways, we're going to be living good, especially when it comes to women, because they're going to see that we are the ones that are the stars, and we are the ones that have the shine. And there's nothing that you can't do. So if you want to have 10 wives, then you could do that. If you want to have 10,000 wives, you could do that, because they're going to understand the power that you have, and they're going to get in order. The reason why these women are out of order is because this society is out of order. And until this society is put back in order, these women are going to always have a fickle mind, a mind where they don't know what to choose, because they ain't going to choose the right way. Well, best believe they understand that a man can have more than one woman, right? Just like you have people like Drake, and you have other famous people in this society. Right? When you gain a certain level of prosperity, women understand what that comes with. Now, this is 1 Kings chapter 11 and 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, right? So Egyptian women, of Moab, Chinese women, Ammonites, right? Japanese, Edomites, so white women. So King Solomon even messed with white women. Zidonians, Hittites, which those are Africans, the different nations, which African women are beautiful. It says, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love, right? And that's his problem. His problem is that he fell in love. You, as a man, you can love your woman, but you're not supposed to fall in love with her. And what did Solomon do? He also worshiped their gods. That's where he went off. He never went off because he had many wives. He went off because he was, he turned his back on the Heavenly Father, right? That was idolatry. He was committing idolatry, not adultery, right? You people are confused. A lot of people, oh yeah, Solomon was an adulterer. No, he wasn't. He was an idolater. He worshiped idols. Verse 3, and he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. That's the problem. The problem is not him having all those women. As long as you have those women in order and you're dealing with those women lawfully, according to the scriptures, right? But what happened is that he committed idolatry, not adultery. Two different things, right? Two different things. This is Exodus 21:10. I'm going to end it off here. Just a quick lesson. If he take him another wife, right, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage, which is sex, shall he not diminish, right? So your first wife, you cannot take away her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage. So you still got to pop her, right? Because that's a part of the duty of marriage as well. Because women get horny. So if you multiply wives, what the Bible is saying is that you need to have substance because you got to take care of these women. So it's not unlawful to have more than one woman. It's unlawful to worship these women or worship other gods. Let's say you're dealing with a white woman and she's a Luciferian. You're going to be a Luciferian? Those are things you can't do. Right? But with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakudash. Double honors unto the elders and elder apostles of GMS that rule well and that teach well. And to the brothers on the four corners of the earth doing this work in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. Till next time. Kwame Asherallah.